Hi guys, Carl here from Henry Music Productions, and this is Henry Reviews. And in this video, I'm in my little workshop. But yeah, so basically, if some of you know, I am a guitar tech. I do guitar jobs and stuff for that for people. And basically, if you've seen Tom DeLonge from Blink-182 and Fender, I've re-released his 2002 iconic Fender Strat with all these different colours and everything, and yeah, it's never really bothered me. Like when I played guitar and started and listened to Blink and everything, I never was like, oh, I want that with one humbucker. Never bothered me at all. So yeah, I had a friend of mine and he likes Blink and that, so he said, could I do that to his guitar? So he basically wanted me to downgrade his HSS Strat. So here it is behind me. He's got it in pink, shell pink, it's nice. So I downgraded it for him to a Tom DeLonge style. Looks boss with the one humbucker and the one knob, and it's got a Seymour Duncan inside, and it's really nice. He wanted the cover on the Seymour Duncan. I'll show you the stills in a sec, what it looked like before. It looked cool with a black humbucker, but he wanted it. So yeah, so then it got me thinking about the Tom DeLonge Strat. So here's a picture of me with the Tom DeLonge Strat. I had a go of it and I was like, this is really good, this Strat. I'd never, that's what I mean, I never thought, oh yeah, I want one, but now I kind of do, but I don't really want to pay £1,300 for a downgraded Strat when I could do it probably myself. So in this video, I've planning to do a Tom DeLonge Strat, but my own version. You see my last video of the Strat I done a HH with 2 volumes, 1 tone, and a little kill switch thing. And yeah, it's been boss, but I haven't really played it much. So after playing this Tom DeLonge thing, I just got it in my head. I was thinking I want to make one. So I thought maybe in this video, because I've done it with this one, and you want to, and you don't really want to pay for a Tom DeLonge Strat, and you've got a Strat. So yeah, basically in this video I'm going to show you how to make one, and you'll do it step by step with me. I'll show you the wiring diagram and everything. And yeah, so basically in the Tom DeLonge Strat, he has a Seymour Duncan Invader humbucker. We've got one right here. He has a pick guard with 1 humbucker space, so I've got a black one and a white one here. Couldn't decide which one I wanted. I'd probably go for the white one, but yeah. You need 1 knob, so I've got some alpha pots here, sound. And yeah, a bit of wiring and stuff. So yeah, in this video I'm gonna do a step by step and show you how to make it and go from there. So yeah, I'll show you a few stills of me doing this, so you can see what it looked like before and after. And then yeah, we'll get into doing a Tom DeLonge pickguard and then putting in my Strat. So yeah, here we go, and let's get to it. Come down this Fender into a Tom DeLonge guitar. Alright, I'm sorry for the angle, but me phone holder won't do. But yeah, so basically is the Seymour Duncan Invader that Tom DeLonge has in all of his signature Strats. I'm going to use the white pickguard because yeah, I think I'd rather start with the black because I've got too many black and white guitars, as you've seen. So there's a guitar pick in there, some screws, which is quite cool. Right, move that out of the way. Got so much stuff everywhere in here, it's like it's a mad little workshop. Right, so there's the Seymour Duncan Invader, and here's this. It's got the insulation tape on it, which is quite cool, and I don't really have to poke a hole in that. I'll take this plastic pickguard thing, because what I've been doing stupidly when I've been doing people's guitars is I've been forgetting to take it off till last, and once I put all the all the screws in and everything, and then this, and then get stuck in the pot and everything. But we'll do it like that. So let's open the Seymour Duncan Invader, and I'll show you the wiring diagram in a sec. Feels like an unboxing as well. You can see Seymour Duncan, which is quite cool. My second Seymour Duncan I will be owning. As you've seen, the other one was the pearly gates that I had on the Strat. Right, and then screws, everything. Hey, you don't get a pickup thing round like on the pearly gates one. On the bothered. There you go. Seymour Duncan bridge. Let's check it fits. It does. It's a bit of a gap. But yeah, I wonder if that fits the... No, it's quite tight. Basically I had to do this with the one I did on the Shell Pink. I had to basically go around and round with a Dremel to make it bigger. And I'll show you the... I went round and round and slipped and made a wrong mark on the other one, so I had to redo the scratch again. But yeah, so that's that. So that's the springs. The springs are way too big on that. So we'll probably change the springs on that as well. You need a 500k pot, which I've got here, an alpha one. Which ones should I use? They're all bent. This one's the best looking one out of them all. So we'll tell you what, we'll put the pot in first. The pot. Quite high, so I might use another washer if I have one. Somewhere. Good to have spare washers and stuff. And I think that's quite big. It's off a jack. This might not work. I might just use the other one on that. So basically, I'm just going to stick that in there now and tighten it up. Is that the right way? Nope. Might do a time lapse on that because it's quite thingy. There you go. It's done. So yeah. Right. So tighten that. Right. Next we will undo this. It's nice and long, which is cool. And we will put that into there. Basically, I was going to say everyone should get one of these. As you've seen, I said I'm not like I'm not paid sponsor for it or anything. I'm just saying it's just really good. The springs and that. So smaller springs in these are great. So you don't have to use those big ass springs. As you can see, because look at the size of that, those springs to them. You don't need that big. The springs that big. It's too big. And they say bigger is better. No, it's not on those springs because they'll be a nightmare to do. Here we go. Like the screwdriver. Thing I swear by the most because it is the best thing that's ever been invented. Alright, so that through there, that through there, that like that. Done. next one. Spring. And there it is in. All secure. All in. Sound. So we'll get to the wiring diagram now. So here's the wiring diagram. It's off the Seymour Duncan website. I will show you the Fender one as well, because the Fender one is slightly different. It has capacitors on it. If you don't know what they are, I have some. Yeah. Fenders have like they have certain ones. These ones are 2473. Because he has a treble boost thing or something on his thing, but we're going to be using this wiring diagram. That's what I used for the other one, so we'll be using this one. So I'll have this on the screen as I'm doing some soldering, and I'll show you. So let's get to it with some soldering. Right, so I've got the soldering iron plugged in. So while that's warming up, get the wiring diagram out again. So basically, what we're doing is we're taping the white and the red wire, so we'll group them together and solder them together and tape them off. We are going to do the jack and that in a minute because I need to get the guitar. So basically the black wire is going to the end pin there, as you can see. We need to, that's going to be the ground, so we'll do that in a sec. But we need to solder that one, sorry, we need to solder this end one to itself there, as you can see. So we'll do that first. Usually with the pots, the tip end can stretch and touch itself, but here it doesn't look like it can. So basically what I'm going to do is, one of these capacitor things, I'm going to cut one and then use its leg basically to attach it, and then solder it, and then solder it to the top of the pot. You can see that, yeah. So yeah, so let's do that, and yeah, check the soldering in. Yeah, got a bit of flux there. That's how we like it. I want it nice and hot. So basically, first off, I'm going to do the best I can so you can see and do it like that. So, right, so first off with this capacitor thing, I'm going to snip it and hopefully not lose it, which is there. There it is there. So that will go there to there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend it. Well, I'm going to bend it with the tweezers then. So I'm going to bend it up like that. So it's like an L shape. So then it can stick there to there. So first off, we need to get some solder on it. Some fresh solder. Yep. Stick that onto there, like so. Then I'm going to get a bit of flux on the end of this and solder that to that. To get the tweezers and solder that to that. it's not working because I need to hook it. So one sec. Right. Oh, that's all done, as you can see. Not the best job, but it'll do. But you can see at one point where it's like that to that sound. Then next off is these wires, if you can see. So basically you need the white and red together. So twist, twist, twist. And then let's get a bit of solder. And then just solder them together. Then you need the green and white together. Wait, was it? No, green and the earth together. So do the same. And they need to go to the pot. So get a bit more. And I'll do them to the pot. And then do those two in the pot. So those two together, and then you need the black wire to this. So I'm going to hook that round as best I can. And now I'll get some more solder. That and that. So there's, oh, as you can see, so that's taped together, that's grounded, that's there perfectly, and then we just need the jack and the extra ground wires now to do, and then we should be done. But we're going to take that off as well. Stick that to itself on there in a second. Right, here's my Strat. So the jacks and the ground wires. So basically, back to referring, so the red one will go to the middle pot, the black one will go to the ground, and the grounding from the bridge. So put those two together. So yeah, so let's do that now. So first off we'll do the jack. Right, and then we need the two grounding bits. So that's on the line down. Right, so all that's there like that. We'll test the pickup. So what I usually do is I usually jack in, and I have my orange you can see my orange micro crush, and I plug it in and play it down. Tap test. And then what I normally do as well is if I go on my phone and I go on music, and because it's a blink guitar tone long, so maybe we should put a bit of blink on, but it always. And see, it's coming out the amp. See, there's the phone. And that's how I test. And then you also do the tap test. And the sound coming out. Volume's all the way up. So yeah, so let's put it back together then. So look at that. How cool does that look? Also, the Tom DeLonge guitar has a telly knob on it, so only fitting I have a telly knob that as well. Oh, there you go. Boosh. So yeah, it's getting late now, so I will restring it in the morning, and yeah, and then we'll go from there and do a little sound test on it. But yeah, yeah, let's do it. There she is on the wall. Now she's just gonna get restrung. Hi guys, so that was my sound test. I just did it in practice just because I couldn't really be asked to plug it in and that, but yeah, that's the guitar. And yeah, hope you liked the video. As seen, I added an extra spring on the back, and that was just cool. But yeah, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll leave links down below of the where to get the Seymour Duncan Invader and the wiring diagram. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video of my little Tom DeLonge style guitar, and yeah, see you around for the next video.